Most people think they're building their life piece by piece, that their thoughts, intentions, and actions are slowly constructing something that doesn't yet exist. We've been told to manifest like it's carpentry. Blueprints, effort, repetition. But what if that's not how reality works at all? What if you're not building anything? What if the version of your life you truly desire already exists? Fully formed. Already happening. Already alive. The merge point teaches this. You're not creating reality from scratch. You're selecting from the stack. Reality is not linear. It's not a flat plane you walk across, building as you go. It's a stack. A layered quantum field filled with parallel timelines, each one encoded with its own version of you, its own environment, its own relationships, its own outcomes. You're not the architect. You're the tuner. The selector. Manifestation isn't what you think. So what you've been calling manifestation isn't about willing something into existence. It's about tuning yourself to the version of reality where what you desire is already true. That means the field isn't waiting to give you what you want. It's waiting for you to remember who you are within that frequency. Think of a radio. All the stations are already broadcasting, but you can only hear the one you're tuned to. You don't create the music by turning the dial. You select the frequency where it's already playing. That's how reality works too. You're not creating the timeline. You're selecting it. And then aligning your body, your beliefs, your actions to match that station. Every timeline is frequency encoded. The version of you living in total abundance already exists. The version of you healed, expressed in love already exists. And here's the key. You don't bring that timeline to you. You move into it through resonance. So when something doesn't show up right away, don't panic. It doesn't mean it's not real. It means your tuning isn't quite locked in yet. It's not a delay. It's refinement. You're not waiting on the field. The field is waiting on your match. What about those moments when it feels like nothing's working? Like you've done the inner work, but the outer hasn't caught up. That's usually where most people drop their frequency, because they assume it's not happening. But the truth is that gap is sacred. That's the recalibration window. That's the moment the field is listening the most, waiting to see if you'll hold the frequency long enough to make the switch. This isn't a mindset trick. It's not about thinking positive. The field doesn't respond to thoughts alone. It responds to embodied resonance. When your words, actions, emotions, and nervous system all match the version of you that already lives the life you desire, the field doesn't hesitate. It simply selects the stack. Because it's not logic that moves you, it's vibration. Real-world application, feeling versus forcing. This changes how you navigate life. You stop trying to force outcomes. You stop chasing people. You stop pushing to make something happen. Instead, you ask, what version of me already has this? How do they move? What frequency do they hold in their body, even when no one's watching? And then you become that version. Not through performance, but through remembrance. So let this land. You're not creating from scratch. You're not building your life like a puzzle. You're standing in a quantum stack, surrounded by possible timelines, possible versions of you, all waiting to be tuned into. The work is not to invent. The work is to match. You're not waiting on life. You're remembering which version of you you're ready to return to. The field is listening. The stack is live. You're the selector, not the builder. Choose wisely and tune deeply.